selection of the colors, and like most of the girls, I like only pink color and the different shades of pink color. But I did not pay much attention. I did not pay much attention towards the prints, and most of my attires were of a Western style because I was a child, and my mother chooses the type of clothing, and the most of the time the outer most of the time she chooses my outfit. But now I pay a lot of attention towards the selection of the colors and the prints as well. And I don't like very much floral and the amalgam of different type of colors. I don't like such type of clothing. I like plain clothes and plain nice color with slight embellishment or embroidery. I took the time like this type of clothes uh, now.
All right. What you can learn about a person from the colors they like.
I think colors and the type of clothing a person wear or choose say a lot about your personality. Like most of the time, those people who wear light color most of the time and with very few and very dull type of decoration, they are very like delicate or innocent and simple type of person. Whereas there are some people really like to wear show like sparkling stones and buttons and like it really reflects that these type of persons are uh, are very energetic and enthusiastic persons, and they are very colorful in their life. So that is why they really like to use and try different type of colors. And they are also very broad-minded and broad-minded, as well as they are willing to take risks and try different things. Because to choose a bright color to wear is not a very like it's quite a dangerous decision, because this color might not suit you and just destroy all of your personality. And I think this is why I think these type of decisions are quite uh, like broader one, and requires a lot of courage.
Okay. Do any colors have a special meaning in your culture?
Yes, there are few colors that are designated or like said to be um, said to be go with some special occasions. For example, when unfortunately we have to attend some funeral type of activity, then most of the people choose to wear light colors like white and without any sort of sparkling and shining in their clothes. Whereas, and some people also like to wear black colors also, just to express their grief and sorrow in this type of activity. And whereas when we go to the weddings and on the celebrations, we like to wear the show colors or the bright colors like reds and shocking pinks and these type of activities. These shows our inner happiness. And other than that, there are also some festivals that on which people really like to wear some specific type of colors. Like when we celebrate Independence Day, people prefer to wear the white and type of like which are basically the colors of our flag. And in spring festivals, people like to wear floral prints with very bright and beautiful colors.
Okay. Now we come to topic of next. And describe a song or a piece of music you like. You should say what the song or music is, what kind of song or music it is, where you first heard it, and explain why you like it.
Uh, Actually, there are a lot of different type of music that people really like, and there are also a lot of different musicians and singers um, present in our industry that sing different type of songs. And I also like different type of songs, but here I would like to talk about the type of music that I really like. This is basically the classical type of music. Although some people say that classical type of music is very dull and dumb type of music, and sometimes it just decline your happy mood. But I think the poetry that most of the time in classical music we heard are of very meaningful, and they reflect your sometimes they reflect your inner situations that you are going through, and I really like classical type of music because this is a fantastic combination of music and rhythm and the lyrics as well. And here I would mention a song which is very much famous by the name Zaruri Tha, and it is by by a Muslim by a Pakistani singer whose name is Rahat Fateh Ali Khan. He is very famous all over the world. He is basically a Pakistani singer, but he sings a lot of songs for Bollywood movies as well. And this song is basically about the breakup between between a couple, and actually, in the start of the song, they say that the couple was not well aware about the importance of each other. So, and they were very much fascinated towards the glamour, and especially the male partner was very much fascinated towards the glamorous beauty. And but with the passage of time, he realizes that the true beauty and love resides in the devotion and the deep heartedness and the sacrifice. So he got back to the lady that he was in relationship with. So this song is according to that a story, but I really like the balance of musical rhythms and the lyrics in this song. And I heard that song when I was going to my office, and I just at that time I was feeling quite bored, so I just started my FM radio in the car, and the song was already um playing. I was already playing in the this FM studio, that FM studio by the choice of some viewer. So I really like that music because it's, as I already mentioned, it's balanced rhythm. Just give a very soft ear. It, I did not feel very harsh when I listened to that music, and since then I was become a big fan of that music and that song. And after that song, I heard many other songs of that singer, and I really like this song. First of all, the which just give me a very home feeling. And other than that, the balance is fantastic within the song. So I think these are all the features by which I really like that song. And even I also recommended that as well because they also like the classical type of music. And I heard many times this song. I think like it.
All right.
Not
Now we come to part three of this. The
okay.
discussion topics are music and young people. Now the question
Okay.
is, what kinds of music are popular with young people in your culture? Hello, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So part of again.
Okay.
All right. So, um, what kinds of music are popular with young people in your culture?
In my culture, most of the young people really like loud type of music, and to be precise, the hip hop or the pop music. They really like such type of music because the rhythms and the beats that are being played in such type of music really matches to their energy. And although there is no very nice type of lyrics in such type of music. The entire song is just the mixture of different type of musical instruments that have louder beats. And youngsters really like such type of loud music, like hip hop and rock and pop music.
All right. So, uh, what do you think influences a young person's taste in music?
What kind of uh,
What do you
things?
think influences a young person's taste in music?
I think media plays a very significant role in just influencing and like grabbing the attention of youngsters. Uh, these days, I can see a trend. Whichever thing becomes popular within a class of people, they just think they just really admire the thing and they thing get popularity very easily and whatever they see on the social media, or I can say whatever thing the social media highlights, this thing becomes very easily popular in the youngsters. And they these days the youngsters did not pay much attention towards the lyrics and the meaning of the songs or the music. They just like the energy or the beats, or the combination of different musical instruments. They just become influenced by these type of music. And other than that, a very big feature is that these days the youngsters are very much fascinated towards the glamour. So I think these are the things. And also there, other than that, because of the globalization and the use of or I can say the availability of internet, the foreign musicians are also very much popular in the youngsters of my country.
Okay. Do you think that people are less attached now with the music as they were in the past?
Yes, I can see the a very big or great change in the attachment of people with the music. I observed that in the past there were the annual arrangement of musical concerts, and there are also some theatrical music shows are also arranged in different areas of my country, and people like to visit to these different shows by taking their tickets and attending the shows. And most of the shows are in evening, and the famous musicians or the singers came to these shows, and they just display their art. Um, and but these days people are very much busy in their lives. They hardly find time to go to such concerts and shows. And other than that, the availability of any type of song on the internet and the albums on the internet play a very significant role in the decline of this trend. These days, people like to stay at home and listen to their favorite music just by just by pushing a button, and they can just listen their favorite piece. They don't have to spend money to buy the tickets and to go to some particular point to attend a concert. And other than that, the because of the pandemic by which we are going through for last 2 years, almost now 2 years, that we are facing the situations of pandemic. And because of this, the social gatherings or the social gatherings are not allowed. So they are not allowed by the government authorities. So these type of activities like concerts or the shows are prohibited and banned. So these days people don't really like to go such places. They just stay at home and listen to their music, whatever they want.
Okay. How has technology affected the kinds of music popular with young people?
Technology plays a very significant role because of this advancements in the technologies and opening of new avenues of the technology. These days, it is very easy to assess any type of music that a person really like. He or she can just push a button, and they can get access to their favorite music or the singer's favorite albums. And other than that, um, in the past, only the traditional type of musics are being played in the country, and people just only know about the classical or the traditional type of music. But these days, because of the or I can say this is the gift of technology, that anyone around the globe know about the different type of music, different types of music, and they can listen to whatever they like. Every person has or have their own headphones and their modernized gadgets, which they can use to listen to their favorite music individually, and they don't have to like uh, um, they don't have to bother the choices of other people. And other than that, because of the technology, there are the invention, there the very modern type of musical instruments are invented, and these instruments are very specialized and very specialized and scientific to play different type of beats that were not common and that were not possible in the past.
All right. Now, we come to music and society. The next topic it is. So,
Okay.
questions related to it is, tell me about any traditional music in your country.
In my country, folklores are very much common and very popular. There are a lot of traditional singers are very famous in my country, like Arif Lohar and Ataullah Isa Khailvi. These type of musicians or the singers are famous for the music that is precisely the folklore type of music. They are popular because of these music, and in these type of folklores, they just reflect the history of Pakistan. They reflect the lifestyle of our forefathers and the cultures that we follow. In such type of music, these type of all things regarding our culture are displayed and written, which people can listen and they can have a overlook of our culture and our lifestyles. And I know that there's still a lot of such traditional shows are held in some areas of Pakistan where people can go and listen to the traditional music, and there are also some uh, dramas or the plays are arranged that are based on such traditional type of music. Different artists took part in such plays and they just display their art and their skills.
All right. So, how important is it for our culture to have musical traditions?
I think music is very much important in any culture because music is basically a language by which you can connect yourself with the other world. And by the use of music, we can also spread our message globally. And uh, we can just depict and display our culture and our traditions, our lifestyles to the world. And other than that, if we say that we do not have any like media by which we can just communicate our message, and by the use of music, we can just spread our message very massively. Like you just don't the singers just have to prepare or write a song and they just have to sing it and upload it on the social media, and everyone around the globe can listen to that music or the hidden message. And I think the music is like the language or the communication system, so it is very important in every tradition to have every culture to have some music.
All right. So, why do you think countries have national anthems or songs?
As I already mentioned, that music is basically language, and the national uh, not every most of the countries have their national anthems, and the national anthems are also a type of music in which they just write all the struggle they do to get that country, and they also reflect their lifestyles and their cultures and their traditions that they follow, their rituals, their customs, and the struggle of their forefathers. And they also wish their upcoming generations. They also seek blessings for their country by the God and Allah Almighty, and like uh, um, they also like uh, uh, they also show their strength and their unity to their enemies. So I think the national anthems are very much important because the in a small piece of music, a lot of things are being told to the world by these anthems. So I think the most important reason of having national anthem is just to give your message to the world.
All right. So, this test comes to an end, and give me a couple of minutes. So, I must search another test and stay
Okay.
online, please. All right.
Okay.